This is Mark Sarzano, registered piano technician from howtotunepianos.com, the International Piano Technician School, and the pianotunersear.com, pianotunersear.com. I'd like to show you the unit we just finished. This is the PTE 101-5, which was purchased by Busendorfer in Taiwan. So here it is, it's finished. Each unit is slightly different. This particular unit has, its uniqueness is that it has a headphone jack out the back. I don't recommend using it because I don't want to be responsible for anybody having any hearing problems. And you don't really need to because you can hear it because it has a speaker that allows you to hear. So some features of all the units are these sound absorbing feet, so it allows the feedback to be reduced. And you turn it on with the red button, you select the bandwidth with this knob, and the frequency with this knob, and the volume with this knob. And the idea is to set the volume so that the feedback is to a minimum. Also, inside there are 3 preamps, and they've all been tuned so that it gives the maximum amount of amplification without having too much distortion. It also comes with a long 8-foot cord. In the future, we may have cordless models with Bluetooth headphones if we can get the volume to be minimized. So I don't want anybody hurting their ears. So the red button here you turn on, and then we have the bandwidth right here. So when you turn the bandwidth all the way down, it's just an amplifier. And what we'll be amplifying is the signal coming from this microphone. And the microphone is not really a microphone, it's called an accelerometer. It doesn't pick up sound in the air, it picks up vibrations from a hard object. In order to increase the signal, we have this clamp that will really make a solid connection with the piano. And this is needed so that we can hear the sound without having too much feedback. So because of the clamp, you should only clamp this onto a metal part of the piano, not the wood, because the clamp can cause a little bit of indentation. We don't want that. So we'll clamp it right onto the brace right here. And then the microphone goes in here. Now it's just amplifying. And now if you want a filter, then you just turn up the bandwidth so that it's a very narrow bandwidth. Like right now it's wide, so all the frequencies are coming through. But if we turn it down, now only a very narrow bandwidth of frequencies are coming through. And now you can adjust the volume so that you can hear it, because the filtering has lowered the volume, so we can turn it up now and not have any feedback. And then you can start adjusting the frequency so you can hear what you're trying to hear. So this unison some people might think is good. It's not. I can tell because my ear is trained to hear the beating higher partials. But with the unit, the piano tuner's ear, you can hear what I hear. So you can hear that partial is like, you see how it's changing, eh? There should be no beating partial at all. And you can use it to tune. You can actually be tuning with it. So without the unit, I'll focus my ear on that partial. So focusing my ear on that partial, it's gone now. It's just doing a little build and then going down. Now this is what I'm hearing. I'll use this unit to show you what I hear and what you eventually should be able to hear. But until then, you can use this. Yeah, I can hear that very clearly. So you just tune it out. So that's the fourth partial. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's also the fifth partial of this note, which is out of tune. That's the fifth partial of the A and the fourth partial of the C. So now, the fifth partial of the A and the fourth partial of the C are the same note. But if they're the same frequency, there'll be no beating. But if they're not the same frequency, then there'll be beating. So we play them together. That's me fixing the bichord, but with the unit. Now with the interval, you can hear it beating.